Set up a text, give it a full name, for example Magnus Carlsen. Press U twice to display the source text. Hold on the Alt and click on the stopwatch. For the first variable, we write n, which stands for name, equals this layer dot name. What do we mean by using this property? I will create a new composition for you to understand. We write Magnus Carlsen. The source text and layer name are both Magnus Carlsen. But if I press enter to rename it, for example Hikaru Nakamura, then the source text doesn't change to Hikaru. Now, we want if we change the layer name, then the source text is also changed. So if, in the example case, the layer name is Hikaru, I want the source text also to be Hikaru. Therefore, we use the property thisLayer.name. Because we want to separate Magnus into the first word and Carlsen into the second word, we use the split method. The separator between these two words is a space. We write double quotation marks and add a space in the middle. If we press enter, a comma will appear between these two words. This comma is the default separator. So, this first line means we will split the layer name based on the spaces. Hopefully you understand. We go to the following line and we choose this variable. We add dot length. It means the number of elements in array n. Remember, n is a text name separator earlier. If we add length, then n.length means equals to because Magnus Carlsen has two words. N greater than 1. If we press enter, it will appear true because Magnus Carlsen is more than one word. If we delete Carlsen, it will be false. Back to the expression box. We go to the third line. We will make a true result in this line. So, question mark. Well, for information, the question mark is a symbol of if true. Then n.slice, open parenthesis, 1 and close parenthesis. What is a slice method? Let's move to the composition explanation. We add the expression thisLayer.name.slice, open parenthesis, 1 and close parenthesis. Then the result will slice the letter H. What does that mean in this case? Always remember, because n is a text splitting variable, slice 1 will slice Magnus, which is the result of slice 1 is Carlsen. For clarity, I duplicate this layer, rename it Daniel Dubov. Hide the Magnus layer and edit the expression. And press enter. Then the slice will take Dubov only. I hope that's clear. Let's go back to the initial layer. Since it's still an array, we need to convert it to a string, otherwise the expression will error. We need to use the join method to turn it into a string. Dot join, open parenthesis, double quotation mark, and we put a space in the middle. Why spaces? I will explain later when the expression is finished. Let's continue. The example has a comma and a space after the last name. So we add plus double quotation mark, and in the middle we add comma and space. After the comma and space, then the first name. How do we add the first name? It's pretty simple. Plus and open square brackets 0 and close square brackets. Index 0 means Magnus, index 1 means Carlsen, and so on. And finally, if false, colon and open square brackets 0 and close square brackets. What does this mean? Otherwise, the first word is taken if there is only one word in the name. We see an example of a true result, a player with 2 or more words. For example, Ian Alexander Nepomniachtchi or Gary Kimovich Kasparov. And why in the join method do we add a space in it? Suppose we change the space to dash or underscore and look between this H and K. That's why we choose spaces. And for the false result, the player is only one word. For example, Pragnananda or Firouzja. Just use the first name without inserting a comma and a space. So there you have it. If I've explained anything you don't understand, let me know in the comments. See you.